Yo, what's up traders? It's Clay and I'm running Forex and I haven't done one of these whiteboard videos in a minute, so I'm pretty excited. So in this video, what I'm going to cover is how to establish a market bias at the start of the week and then make a trading plan around it. This is one of the most important things you can do on a weekly basis, I think. It's what I teach my mentoring students. You might see me go over this in our weekly outlook videos. This is super important. So early on in the week and really at the end of the week before, one thing I like to do is look across the pairs. RSI is a great indicator to just kind of point you in the right direction and determine, man, what is overbought or what is extremely oversold. Okay, so once, especially on the daily RSI, and once you can start to figure out where is the market, like what is overbought, what is oversold. And right now, something that is way overextended is the New Zealand dollar. So on the opposite side of that spectrum, something that is way oversold is the US dollar. US dollar has been getting its butt kicked for sure, and it's hard to say whether or not it will turn around because of all the political factors going on. But on the New Zealand side of things, you know, I think we're due this week for some good turnarounds in that market. And so I've determined, hey, this is my bias. Like NZD is about to come around. Maybe we'll find some good reversals or areas to where we could pick up against those pairs. So right now, NZD USD, as an example, is super overbought. However, US dollar, like, man, I don't know if it's going to turn around. So, like, there's a lot going on there, and it might not be the currency of choice to bet on. You know, I got stopped out last week trying to short NU, and so that's going to be one I'm going to watch. It's on my watch list, but not necessarily on my hit list for trades I really want to go after. So NU, not exactly on the game plan. Now, NZDJPY, however, if you look at that and you can see now, so first of all, I've determined, wow, NZD is one to watch because of all the extreme conditions, the daily sentiment being really heavy. So when everybody's buying Kiwi dollars, when everyone's buying anything, if everybody's buying gold, if everybody's Hey, what's up traders? Hope you like this video. Doing a $100 giveaway for everybody that likes, comments, and is subscribed to our channel. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll be entered in the drawing. Enjoy the video. It does happen. So NZD looks very high probability, but that doesn't mean necessarily in every NZD pair, right? So NU, not so much. So then I kind of go through the line, and well, NZDJPY, we have RSI divergence. You can go, I'm shooting this on a Sunday. Right now we are on NJ, let me take a look here. The number exactly is 73.2. We are divergent RSI. We are at some institutional market levels, which I teach about in our new training on how to combine price action with institutional trading. So we're on IT levels, we're at some institutional candles and market imbalances, and there's some improper price action going on, which could signify a move coming the other way. So we have RSI divergence, IT levels. This is also where typically I look at Fibonacci. So now I'm looking for confirmation. So we are at some prime Fibonacci levels. I have a few in particular that I really like. I teach those in my trainings. So key fib levels and huge level of resistance. So you can see what I'm doing is big confirmations here. So now NJ is on the watch list for sure. Another one is NZD CAD, but NZD CAD has continued over the past week to just keep pushing higher, and is looking pretty bullish on the weekly in terms of, it's all looking really bullish, but in terms of the NCAD on the weekly chart, it could even push higher. So, but another one that I'm really liking is Euro NZD. So if we look at Euro NZD, I'll just write it up here. So all of these, by the way, I'll be watching, but right now NJ I'm looking to trade to get in pretty early in the week, as well as Euro NZD. So Euro NZD, we're at some pretty solid support. Just closed a market gap, and you can go and look, and it's actually on my accelerator call with the live weekly outlook video that I just did with my mentoring students. We talk about it. Just closed gaps in market. Red support, just closed gaps in the market, and also we've actually kind of started to break out when we close the week on Friday. So breakout has been initiated. We'll see if it follows through, and if it does, that could mean a big move to the upside. So you can see I've established a market bias. Just to recap, what's the NZD? Man, it's been ripping for weeks now, so this thing's gotta start running out of gas, and I think it already has, and I think it did at the end of last week. So now then I go down the line is what's going on with NZD pairs. So that really kind of narrows it down to about eight main pairs. So out of those, NU looks really good. However, US dollar still a lot up in there, so don't necessarily go with that one. NZD CAD looks good too, but man, are we going to really see some Canadian strength is the question. But NZDJPY ticks all these boxes that I like for confirmations. Yours might be different, but make sure you do have some confirmations that you look for when you're entering a trade. And Euro NZD looking really solid as well for the same reasons that it ticks some of the boxes that I'm looking for in a potential long setup and a dip to buy. So that being said, knowing what you're going to trade before you do it is integral and super important. Before you don't want to just sit down at your computer and then just open it up and be like, all right, what are we doing today? Let's get it. I mean, most people do that, and I do as well more often than not, especially when I have a bad day of trading. But when I'm got a game plan, or I know what I'm going to trade, my watch list, my hit list, and I've established a market bias, the odds are way more in my favor than they would be if I didn't do those things. So hope you found this video helpful. Click the links below to get started. I can't wait to see you in our groups and take you to that next level, help you to get funded, and help you to start a real life as a full-time trader like I have done for many people in the past. So thanks for watching. Peace.